Hi guys, it's Brittany, and I'm here today to show you my May book haul. So I got 14 books this month. I know that's a lot. Well, it's a lot for me, considering I only got like 4 in April. But 9 of these books were, I got at a book sale. And so they were only $1 each. And for 9 hardbacks, that's pretty dang good. So I'm not too upset with myself for getting 14 books, considering 9 of them were only $1. I'm going to start off with the 2 books that I pre-ordered that came in March. So those 2 books came out on the same day, May 3rd, and was anticipating these books for a long time, since the first 2 books came out last May. So we got The Crown and A Court of Mist and Fury. They actually got to my house before I got home from college, so they were waiting for me. And after I unpacked, the first thing I did was read The Crown, and then I read A Court of Mist and Fury. Both great books, guys. If you haven't read either the Cell Action series or A Court of Thorns and Roses series, they're both amazing, and I love them. So another 3 books I got. I actually ordered them. 2 of them I ordered at the end of April. They got here on like the 1st of May. And so I read them during finals week because I was stressed out. And when I'm stressed out, I read books. So I had gotten the Siren by Kiera and The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee, Ahdieh. And so I plowed through each one of these. I read them each in a day, and I fell in love. I loved The Wrath and the Dawn. It was a great book. I plowed through it. I absolutely adored all the characters. It was just such a great book. I loved it so much that before I was even halfway through The Wrath and the Dawn, I ordered the Rose and the Dagger, and I had to. I was so upset because I finished The Wrath and the Dawn on a Monday, and I couldn't start this until it came on Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. And so I started this at about 6 o'clock Wednesday night. It was the day my roommate moved out, so I was all by myself. Stayed up until like midnight. Not a good idea the night before you have a statics final, but you know, books are more important, you know? So as I mentioned earlier, I got 9 books at a book sale. You know, I don't know much about any of these books. I haven't started any of them. I haven't read any of them. Honestly, some of them I bought just because they were pretty, and I read about half of them. I read the synopsis, half of them I read like the first sentence of the synopsis. But I'm really looking forward to reading these eventually. It probably won't be anytime soon that I read these, but I'm looking forward to them. So the first book is The Book of Jonas by Stephen Dow. Then we have The Age of Desire by Jennie Fields. Immortal Muse by Stephen Leigh. Second Sons by this is by David Oliver Relin. This is the guy who helped co-write 3 Cups of Tea. I read that in high school and I really enjoyed it, and so I figured. The Quality of Mercy by Barry Unsworth. This is one of the ones that I bought just because it's super pretty. I mean, look at this. Then we have Fatherless this is a co-write by Dr. James Dobson and Kurt Bruner. This one sounds really interesting. It is The Crime of Privilege by Walter Walker. Imagine having that name, Walter Walker. Then we have 10 Things I've Learnt About Love by Sarah Butler. Seems interesting. I think it's at the beginning of every chapter there is a list of 10 things. So this one is like 10 things I'm frightened of. It seems interesting. I don't think it's a chick lit. It might seem that way, but I don't think it is. I think it's more about discovering yourself. And then the last book is also one that I bought that's really pretty. This is The Barbed Crown by Dietrich. But I think this is about Napoleon. Yeah. So this is about Napoleon, and it has a blurb like by Diana Gabaldon, which I've never read any of her books, but everyone loves them, and so I think it's gonna be great. So those are the 14 books I got in May. Just, have you read any of these books? Let me know. I really want to know if you've read any of these books that I got for $1, because I want to know what people think of them. So let me know. So what books did you get in the month of May? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye. There's a lot of these books. So many books. Ugh. What? You can't really see them all. There's so many that you can't get them all in the shot. Ah, I lost one. Come back to me. Come back. Oh, come on. Look at the books. Look at all the books.